Law enforcement. Listen real fucking good, you fucking flammers. I'm on disability, so the government is already knowing what the fuck I do. They pay me to be me, and I get a check every single fucking month. So they know where I am at all fucking times. First off, let's get that one clear. So you're fucking with somebody on disability, it's discrimination against the law. Second of all, law enforcement, you don't obey the rules that is already in place, already set. You make your own rules as you go, and that's breaking the law again. You're entrapping people, breaking the law again, because you are worried about just you, nobody else. So you're throwing innocent people in jail because if you hit your quota, then you get a raise at the end of the month. So the entrapment law, I got you on that. On everything. You're breaking all the civil rights of mine. You're discriminating on me. I have disability, right? So like I said, stop harassing me. I don't care if I'm doing something wrong and then you arrest me. That's one thing. I'd be accountable for my shit if I did anything wrong. Let's get that one clear and out the fucking way. Second, I do care that if I'm doing nothing wrong, you stop me for no fucking reason. I do care about that. Because you're breaking my laws all over the place as a civilian of the United States of America. Not only mine and I, but you're breaking everybody's rights. We have no freedom at all because you're two-faced and only worried about yourself. So you're entrapping people to get. You want me to tell? I've already told you it runs like a bank, people. The bank makes money off people because you like to save, but realize you don't take nothing with you when you go. So why the fuck you saving and making money for them? So, people, the bank works just like the government does, but the government works reverse psychology from the bank. So when you need a co-signer to get the loan because you have no credit, their law enforcement and government runs the same way. Reverse the psychology. When they get you a ticket, who signs the ticket first? The cop does. The dirty, filthy animal does. So without, send the ticket in with no money because they're their signers, original signers to that bone ass fucking shitty ass ticket, right? You're the co-signer to the ticket. TikTok it was TikTok and Facebook has that on. It only had it on 3 days because the government doesn't want you to know the truth. And the law enforcement, the government, you're pissed off because I speak the truth. Fuck the politics. Because you're the problem. You're one-sided. You don't care about nobody else but yourself. But you swear under oath and you raise your hand to protect and serve. What are you protecting and serving? Yourself? And you're working like a geek squad at Best Buy. Your geek squad sit there and take your side every fucking time. And that's breaking the laws too. You're criminals, bro. So to beat the criminals is you don't be them. You don't act like them. You think like they do and you beat them at punchline A every single time. Instead of meeting them at point A, point B, and they're escaping to point C, you beat them every time. Don't be them. Don't act like them. Think like they do. And you catch them every single time. to reverse psychology. Law enforcement, I've already told you stop fucking with me because I was gonna take power from beneath you. And that's what's gonna happen is the power is mine to take and I'm taking it. Because you're running it like garbage. You're 80, 90 years old that can't do anything. So government, you need to sit the fuck back down and take a back seat because you're all old. You're 80, 90 years old and trying to take power with you when you die and leave nothing for the civilians. But that is not how God wants it. God wants the civilians with the power back. Because you work for us. We don't work for you. We pay your bills as you're stealing from everybody to get extra money. It's filthy money. I go make money the clean way. And you realize I make dough for everyone to eat? Not just I. Why do you think it's yeet? Yeet. Jey Uso uses yeet. I use yeet, yeet. Because I want everyone to eat. Not just I and me and I. Oh, God wants everyone to eat, and God does not want people to struggle. But you guys do. You guys are so two-faced, conniving motherfuckers. It's not even funny. Your ego's so shoved up your fucking ass. You don't know what to do with it. So that's what got you in trouble. I've already asked him. I said it right in front of him, and I said it multiple times. Keep fucking with me. And I will be contacting my lawyer. Because my lawyer, we have a case, multiple cases on the law enforcement and the government. Because you're trying to create slaves. We're already in slaves mode. Because you got everyone slaving over you. But you're still stealing money from the civilians. But the civilians paying your bills to live, right? But you're taking everyone's life away because you're stealing money. We're on this planet. We're on this land. We don't need to pay to be on this land. If God felt that way, no humans would be here. So the older generation, what you're doing is you had power. But you're trying to be greedy and selfish and be powerful. Just because you want to sell the oil across seas, make money for 5 years, what happens when you run out of that oil? They take over because you're too cheap to make money. Years back in the day, the cops weren't spending the money, and if they were making more money than they were spending. Now you guys are spending money but not making no money. So now everyone's struggling but you. That's not right, and it don't cope right to me. And it's not only I, but I'm the only one that has the balls enough to stand up to you fucking monkey and motherfucking asses. Because you're breaking my laws. You're breaking my civil rights. And for that, when you break my civil rights, I'll be 4 or 5 taking power. I want to take power as soon as I can. So, like I said, do your job so the next one can. It's not you don't do your job and we have to do our job so you get paid. That's not how life works. We get life. We don't have to pay rent. We don't have to have a pink slip. We don't have to pay to be on this land. God bless everyone to be a human in a creation, right? So we're allowed to be humans and civilians on land if we're doing something right. Right now, if you're doing something right, everyone's going to attack you because they're snobs, selfish and greedy. They have you sucking their thumbs because they got you scared from the law enforcement. I is not. Because I haven't done nothing wrong and you're breaking all my rights. The Bangor judge will tell you I am not Justin. So I advise you to back the fuck off and stop harassing me. And then you guys want to stop in the middle of the road? Isn't that against the law? Because if we was doing that as civilians, you would arrest people, right? But you think you guys can do it just because you're clowns and you're running Geek Squad with Best Buy. Because all your Geek Squads are sitting there saying, yeah, they're protecting you. Protecting your lies. So like I said, when the judge sees what you guys did attacking me, not just once, not just twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. All she has to do is look at the body cam that you're carrying and the dashboard of you guys doing what you're doing. And if you fuck with the evidence, that's more of you breaking the law. So like I said, I advise you to fuck off. Leave me the fuck alone. Because at the end of the day, I have a job. And I'm making sure not just I, but everyone is eating. Eating. I made 400 large dough today. And I also made, 20 pans of crazy bread. And from 10:41 to 5:30. So, like I said, I'm a workaholic. I go and do my job so everyone can eat, but I'm allowed to come out after I take care of my responsibilities, and that is work for the people. I'm allowed to work for myself and where I want to go. I want to reach my dreams. My dream is 88,488 seconds of the day. I want to make $1 each second. Because then I'd have a hell freedom to do what the fuck I want to do. The right thing for the right reason. Now, 2 wrongs don't make a right, so therefore I'm not going to snap at you. But that's what you want because you're looking for a way out. You're looking for an excuse to be treating you with disrespect. So the judge in Bangor, Maine will tell you, leave me the fuck alone. Because on a fake DUI right there, guys, you're cheap. I'm expensive. You can't find me on the shelves because I'm an antique. You can find you everywhere because you're clowns, bro. But like I said, leave me the fuck alone, bro. It's that fucking simple. If I'm doing something wrong, that brings me, when somebody calls you and says I'm in the road, I'm not in the fucking road. I'm allowed to cross the road from point A to point B. Because if I don't cross the road, then I can't get where I'm going, right? It's called Roadrunner. Coyote and the Roadrunner. You don't remember that cartoon? But you come out and you don't see me in the road, shut your mouth and keep going. You're not allowed to stop me by law. So you're breaking the laws again. You need evidence, you need proof on anything. So you can't just go by what the people say. You gotta see it before you stop me. Because I can sit there and say somebody's on the road smoking crack. But you guys won't go and get them, right? Just like the other night when I got threatened to get killed. I'm not scared of him, not fear him. I told him to do it, but he threatened to kill me, and he used Lysol to try to spray in my face, my eyes, right? That is against the law, because now he's using a weapon. He's using weapons to try to get my eyes, right? And yeah, so you should have arrested him because he not only tried to assault me with the Lysol that he tried to spray in my eyes. It's aggravated assault by law. He also threatened to kill me. So therefore, you're breaking the law because he should have went to jail for criminal threatening. But now, if I was to say it, you'd arrest me real fucking quick. Why is that? Is it because I'm white? This racist bullshit that you guys are pulling needs to fucking stop, and you need to quit your shit. Because it's not right. Black and white, white and black, we are allowed to live our life. We don't have to pay no fucking rent to be on land. If God didn't want us here, he wouldn't put us here. So why are we paying, just like taxes? When someone buys the house, that's their house. But you're making them pay taxes every single year? No. Back in the day, no one paid taxes on something they bought outright. It's their house, not yours. They bought the house. But you guys are criminals and criminalizing everyone to believe your bullshit. You're pissed off at me. I don't give a flying fuck. You're pissed off at me because I'm speaking the truth. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing if you don't want the truth coming out. You should be being real with yourself so it's easier to be real to the people. Not fake to yourself so you're fake to the people. But you're going to McDonald's. You're going to everywhere, right? So if you're eating bullshit, processed food, fake food, what do you think you're going to be shitting at? Fake shit, fake news, fake shit. You're fake. Now, if your pizza is real, it's real food. So you eat it, what do you think you're going to be shitting out? All realistic. Then you're elastic, right? You're real because you're shitting real food. So if you put real food in you, then you'll be real. But if you're putting fake ass shit, what do you think's going to transpire? Right? You guys are pissed because I have evidence and proof to take you down. Government and the law enforcement, you need to realize you need to give the power to the civilians because you don't have power. We do. Because we're paying you to do a job that you're not fucking doing. And there's no way in hell I'm going to be your fucking slavery. I'm doing enough to slave for me and help everyone else. And you want a slavery. It's not going to work while I'm on land. So you keep on harassing me. You're draining all your water's already drained out of your sink. You're just going to keep on draining and draining and draining until you can't get out of nowhere because you're in that spot. But you're looking for an excuse, so you go to A to Z, Z to A, to cover your tracks. The cams and body cams and the dash cam would tell you guys are lying through your teeth. Diane Screws, you put a wire in my room, not once, not twice, 3 times. That's against the law. I caught it each and every single time. The 3rd time, I put it away. Act like I didn't see it. But you put it under the cup. You guys are so fucking stupid. You were a pillhead, right? But what happened? Did you get stopped and trying to get me in jail so you put a wire in my room? Thinking I was on dope, meth, crack, but you know I don't do crack or meth or any kind of drugs. But you're so stuck up. You was trying to be God of Kingsland. But you forgot who the fuck I was. That foot at Chris's room, in the front of his room, I'm not there, but the energy and everything is there. I'm still there. So, like I said, you guys need to realize who the fuck I is. And me and I. God got me. I got God. God. And then I is Jesus on land. Jesus already implanted. And it's, you're looking at him. ROC, class of 2002, Rockstar. Is in the house, baby. What's you gonna do? There's nothing you can do because I'm not breaking no law. I'm sticking up for myself. And not only myself, I'm sticking up for the rest of the people that's struggling. I'm not struggling because you're not stealing my money. But you're stealing other people's money. You're trying to steal my money. But you realize I'm paying less than 10% of taxes. Because every month, I get paid. I get paid every single month. And I get paid at the end of the year. But it doesn't make it. I want everyone to live life. I don't want them struggling. It's bullshit. You have everyone struggling, but you're living the life. You're wealthy, but you say you're rich. You're not rich unless you have a heart to go with the money. If you have money and you have a scumbag at heart, you're a piece of shit. Because you need to be wealthy and rich when you have a heart. Instead of stealing the money from the people, once you give back to the people that pay your bills. So that being said, stop the perjury. Because you swear under oath. And you raised your hand under oath. And said protect and serving. Protect and serve. You did not go and raise your hand to chaos and mayhem just to feed you and your fucking drug habits. You swore in to protect and serve. So protect and serve. Not just for you, but for the people, American people that live in the United States. Black and white, white and black. In Mississippi, get it together. Because you have 88% of black people and 12% of white. You got to realize white deserves to be here just as much as the black people do. Black people deserve to be here just as much as the white people do. So stop the racism. Stop being racist. Stop causing chaos and mayhem to what? Feed your pockets when you're lazy as fucking don't want to do nothing. Stop stealing from our fucking American people. Because when you work with the American people, the more money you make. When you work against the American people, the less money you make. That's how it goes. I'm old-fashioned. 1983 is when everything was real. And like I said, Portland, Maine was the capital of Maine. Now it's Augusta, Maine. Back in 83, there was only one person that was able and capable of doing this surgery. And I got lucky because Portland was the capital of Maine. So there was only one in the United States of America capable of doing the surgery on me. I fought and battled for my life, but I'm the first one out of 8 children to survive the complications that I had at date of birth with my intestines on the outside and the Bilking recorder wrapped around my neck. I had a big ass hole in my stomach with my intestines on the outside. When I got, because my mother had a C-section to get me out. And they passed me to my mother and said, watch out, because his intestines are barely attached. So I was the first out of 8 first out of 8 children in the United States of America to survive, let alone surviving the surgery. And I was supposed to die before at the age of 6 years old. I had no chance of surviving, but I'm here. I beat all the fucking odds because I fight and battle and I have will. And guess what? God's on my side. I am God's child. So, again, you guys don't know who you're fucking with.